Part 3. I had to delete the tape that I was starting off with because some asshole seen the damn lights and wouldn't stop fucking with me. And just threw a fucking snowball at my window. Anyway, so we as people, to fix us, you must start with first fixing ourselves by looking at us and who we are and who we want to be and where we want to go with our lives. What do we want to do? I'm going to tell you what I want to do. I want to be an actor who represents people who are mixed. I want people to understand it. We can be heroes too. Yeah, we can have a hero who's half this and half that, or even 3 races like myself. And we can have that, but TV and them aren't letting us exist. There's not enough TV time with people who are mixed, especially of 3 ethnicities instead of just 2. And we don't get that. And to fix us all, we need proper representation. We need more writers. We need more actors. We need more doctors and lawyers in these fields. But most people who come from poor neighborhoods are afraid that they're not going to get that chance because they're lucky if they get through college. They're lucky if they get through school. Don't make me stop this damn video again. I know you see them damn lights. Anyway, if we can't get representation and we can't fix it, then it'll never get fixed. And if we don't, then the world will still be blind to the existence of everyone on Earth. And until we do that, we're going to be stuck in the same continuous loop of bullcrap that we allow to happen. I was reading a case in the law book in which I'm studying, and I've understood a few things that kind of really messed us up on how we got this far as society. And the things that we, I know you see the damn lights! Anyway, as I was saying, when we get to a place in the world where everybody is accepted, where everything is not treated with kid gloves, but treated with respect and knowledge. And we got a long way to go. We got a real long way to go. Sorry. Yeah. Until we get to that, it's always going to be a drag-out, knock-down fight. Especially if no one's doing anything about it. And we tend to not do the right thing because most of us do what we want and skirt around the right thing for as long as we can. Most of us who are not me. As you can see, cleaning up while doing the video. It's probably exceptionally distracting, but that dirt on my floor was getting on my nerve. So I did what I needed to do because it was the right thing to do at the time. Probably not the appropriate thing to do while you're filming, but the right thing to do. When we raise our children right, when we teach our kids not to make impulsive decisions, when we teach them, they grow up to be adults who don't make impulse decisions. It's not a lot wrong with impulse decisions, depending on what the impulse decision is. The impulse decision, I see Optimus Prime in the store. When I was 15, I didn't have the money to buy Optimus Prime. At 45, I have the money to buy Optimus Prime, so if I want to buy it and I have the money and it's not going to affect me down the road, let's see, Optimus Prime, groceries. Optimus Prime, groceries. Let's go on and get them groceries. Optimus might still be there. And if not, today's technology, well, you can probably buy Optimus Prime from anywhere. It might not be that Optimus Prime that you saw, but it will be an Optimus Prime. And I'm sure if you go to certain stores, they have the collector's edition online. You can get those, and you'll be good to go. They'll be a little bit more expensive than them groceries, but you'll have a full belly and you'll get Optimus Prime. Now let's say you got mad money, Optimus Prime, and groceries. See the difference there? When you have little money and you see Optimus Prime, but you know you need groceries, you do not go and buy Optimus Prime. You buy the fucking groceries. Because you're going to need those groceries so you can figure out how you're going to get up money to get Optimus Prime. Where if you buy Optimus Prime and you have kids at home that you can't feed them Optimus Prime with. You see where I'm going? Yeah, you're following me now? Because you have to make decisions that affect not only you but everyone else. And those decisions can be life or death. Now, if you're a single man, you'll probably buy Optimus Prime. You know, you can live off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a while, and Vienna sausages, and Dos Smokies, and things that, like, the Lewis Rich meats, maybe 50 cents at a grocery store. You get, like, $6, you can go get a loaf of bread, some mayonnaise packages from the local McDonald's, and that damn Lewis Rich stuff out of the food line, and you're good to go. So, you got about a month of sandwiches to eat, depending on how much you eat, and you can play with Optimus Prime. Now, if you're a family man where you have 2 or 3 children and they gotta eat and they need clothes on their back, Optimus Prime can roll the fuck out because you have to feed your family now. See, the decisions, that would be the time when you don't buy Optimus Prime. I know you're all thinking, what in the fuck does this have to do with the first 2 videos? Bring it back around now. Alright. In the first video, I mentioned Mr. Fields and his influences on racism and how he would drive from Ohio to Virginia and manage to kill one person and severely injure or attempt to kill many of others. And you guys can watch the drone footage from somewhere, but you won't get it here. In my other video, I talked about how I don't date black women and how I was ruined by them and things like that. And how eventually wound up being ruined by all women. You know, I don't blame all women in that sense, but I'm a little bit more cautious now. I'm not getting involved in any relationships without knowing what this person wants. And if they can't be honest with me with what they want, then we can't have a relationship. And that's the problem with a lot of people now. No one's honest anymore. No one wants to tell you, okay, look, James, this is how this works. We're going to be friends with benefits and nothing more. If I find someone that I have feelings for, the friends with benefit thing is cut off. I will be sure to let you know that while we're friends with benefits, I'm going to be looking for true love. And on my side of that, and I would be like, all right, well, I like the friends with benefits. Let's go from there and see how far we go. I'm going to say, but if you don't think you can love someone like me, or if you're starting to catch feelings and I'm not, then we need to be honest about it and we need to cut the shit off. You know, it's not that difficult to say that shit until you're right there in the moment. Of course, if you've been through some shit, like I've been through some shit, I'm open from the fucking jump. Which goes back to my ex-fiance. I told her from the jump. Because when I met her, it was supposed to be my last day on earth. Because of my depression issues, I was fixing to go to Canada and commit suicide. When I met her, everything changed. I wanted to be alive. I wanted to be with her. I wanted to spend every waking moment with her. And it was love at first sight. For me. I just didn't know that she was fucked up by other people and wouldn't love herself enough to let me love her the way I wanted to love her. Henceforth, the 3 rings are over there. Moving on. I'm giving you all of this because if you're going to have fans or friends and you can't be open and honest with them, then you can at least be open and honest with yourself, because that's where it all starts. And most of us aren't open and honest with ourselves because most of us don't really like who we are. But you can change that. I write scripts. I write a graphic novel. I'm on my 2nd graphic novel because it helps me with my depression. Depression, to be honest with you, it has no cure. Alright? The doctors won't tell you this because they like the money coming in. The best advice I can give you because I still suffer with depression. I had a doctor. She was great. Her name was Dr. Bishop. Thank you, Dr. Bishop. Dr. Bishop sat sat with me for quite some time. I think I had her for 6 to 8 months. Because my failure in the military pushed my depression over the edge. We come to discuss everything in my life, and we found out that I've always been a depressed kid. I've been depressed since I was 7 years old. Learning martial arts was one of my coping mechanisms to keep me alive because I got good at it, and it was the only thing that I had good in my life, period. Besides my father, it was the only thing I had good in my life, and my toys. As I got older, I still have those toys. I don't play with them, but I still have them because they were my only friends. Rejection on top of rejection, whether it be by race or whatever, through girls, added more fuel to my depression. Losing my fiance, joining the army, and then failing in the army and having to get a hip replacement took away my martial arts and a lot of the other stuff, which fueled more fire to my depression. That got me to the point where I was back on suicide road and I was on the edge. Yeah, I wasn't getting any more help until I got help from Miss Bishop. So we laid out some plans. And one of my plans was Mass Effect 3. The entire trilogy saved my life. So I made up a lot of characters on Mass Effect. All of them females, because the one male character I wanted to keep, a fucking shit got destroyed. And I didn't want to build all that crap back up. But the females, their delivery's better. So thank you, Jennifer Hale, the actress that talks for Shepard. Because without that game, I wouldn't be here. And the same thing with Andromeda. Without those games, I wouldn't be here. Without my graphic novel that I was writing to honor my father, both of them, and my ex-fiance, I wouldn't be here. But more importantly, without her, I wouldn't be here. Because my plan was simple. I'm going to go to Canada. I'm going to pick the biggest Canadian I can find, and I'm going to punch him in the face. And then I'm going to let him beat me to death. If I can resist the urge to fight back. Because as a martial artist, your body tends to take care of itself. That was the plan. But when I met her, everything changed. And when I lost her, everything reverted back. Because that feeling of not being good enough for people, it never goes away. And with depression never goes away. It eases back. It fades into the darkness just a little bit, but it doesn't go so far into the darkness that it is gone. The only cure for depression is to not get depressed. Dr. Bishop and I made all kinds of different plans, and I've been following her plans and my plans. I have a support system and things like that. And a lot of other entertainers are coming out live now with their stories of dealing with mental illness and depression and stuff like that. I'm not doing that for more fans and all that. I'm doing it because it's the fucking truth. And my entertainment career has not taken off, and it may never take off. But to get that out there, you have to give to your fans to get from your fans. And I'm like Carlos Santana and Bruce Lee combined because no one's paying attention to me. And so when I die, they'll be like, damn, that guy, he was pretty good. He was awesome. He was bad as hell with his chopsaki, but what happened to him? And you'll never know. I have wanted to quit making movies for so long after not being able to do Kung Fu. And I have my friends who have pushed me and drive me to not quit fighting. Because it's the one thing that I've never done. I've never quit fighting. And they know that, and I thank them for that. And you guys know who you are. I'm not going to put your names out here so that you don't be associated with the mentally ill martial artist. We all have qualities in us that we can share with the world. But if the world's not willing to receive you, then you see the ship that I'm on. I want to end this video on a positive note. And a warning, at best. We as people need to look below the surface. We need to look at people for who they are and who they strive to be, and not who we perceive them to be. I come off as an asshole. I'm honest. I own it. I am an asshole. But I'm a specific, special kind of asshole. I'm everybody's kind of asshole. I say the things that you want to say, but you're scared to say. And I tell the truth, which most people don't like. They claim they want to hear the truth, but deep down in the end, they don't. And they will tell you time to time, place to place, and all the other stuff, because I know you see those damn lights, that everybody is phony. So as I said in my class 3 nights back, that we all have 3 personalities. You have your true personality and who you truly are. You have your professional personality, and you have your well-behaved personality. Your professional and your well-behaved personality technically can count as one. So then you have your third personality, which is really your darker side. And your darker side can sometimes blend into both of them, which maybe your darker side is your true side and you just don't know it. The fact is that we all have the ability to behave, adapt, grow, and make change. The question is, why don't we? I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. Be seeing ya.